He knows what's going on when people are doing anything with any type of motion. You got to remember, before it was the internet, it was the internal circle of who's doing what in the game, period. If you knew, you knew. If you didn't, you didn't, right? So ain't no way that should have came out of Charlamagne's mouth. Because truth be told, although you looked up to Charlamagne, right, when it comes to the ratings and it comes to the who's who and what's what, right, the difference between you and Charlamagne is we have yet to see Charlamagne stand on his own. You stand on your own on your platform. Charlamagne ain't who you are today, bro.
Hey, do you think that he got sent to holler at me then? Because that would be crazy.
That's the fact. He ain't just woke up talking about, let me call you about that. No. You motherfucking right. Man, listen, bro. But guess what? I don't think...
Salute the Wack 100, man. Spitting facts, bro. So even though Akademiks looked up to Charlamagne when he first came into the game, Akademiks did what Charlamagne should have did, bro, right? Akademiks tried to get in the radio. That didn't really work out. So he started a YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? Then he went on Everyday Struggle with him and Joe Budden. Then he started streaming on Twitch. Well, already was streaming on Twitch at that point. And Akademiks just became the #1 guy in hip-hop and rap media. Now, Charlamagne the God, you know, he's a part of the Breakfast Club, which is probably still the #1 radio hip-hop station, the #1 show, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to hip-hop radio. But let's be honest, y'all. The Breakfast Club fell off. Angela Yee's not there no more. It's still Charlamagne and DJ Envy. They're not really getting big interviews like they was a couple years ago. And their interviews aren't even on YouTube anymore. You got to go on Netflix to watch the full Breakfast Club interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like, be honest, right? When's the last time we seen a viral moment from a Breakfast Club interview? It's probably been a couple years now, right? And when Charlamagne the God was at the height of his career, what he should have did is he should have started a YouTube channel. He should have started streaming, right? He should have looked at Ack and started doing what Ack was doing. But see, older niggas like Charlamagne, they don't want to follow the footsteps of the younger dudes because they think they know everything. So he was looking at Akademiks as the little homie. But fast forward in 2026, I mean, Charlamagne the God is damn near irrelevant, bruh. I don't even think he's considered a top 3, top 5 hip-hop media in hip-hop and rap right now. You know what I'm saying? Complex had Act #1. I think they had Joe Budden #2. You know what I'm saying? Vlad was up there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Charlamagne was top 5, gang. Because the Breakfast Club, they just not popping no more, bruh. The rappers don't really need radio. The rappers, all they got to do is get the streams, get on a certain playlist. They don't really need the radio like they did back in the day. Look at Drake. The nigga Drake sued his label and still went #1 without radio push, gang. You know what I'm saying? So the reality of the situation is, bruh, is Charlamagne the God is jealous of Akademiks, bruh. And because of that, he's pretty much backdooring Akademiks by secretly working with, and I'm going to say allegedly, he's secretly affiliated with Jay-Z and Roc Nation. And Jay-Z and Roc Nation is basically filling Charlamagne the God's head up with a bunch of propaganda to try to get Akademiks to start beefing with the people that works for Akademiks. That's what's going on.
I want you to get online with him, because if you get online with Jay-Z, Jay-Z's intentions is to work something out and do some bigger business with you. And see, you ain't seeing the play. Jay-Z ain't getting online with no nigga he don't fuck with. You ain't gonna hear Jay-Z talking about he getting online with Dame Dash. He ain't gonna do it. But if he gonna take the opportunity to get online with you, he gonna do some business with you, gonna fix the situation, and let's do some business so we both know where each other stand. And that ain't what Charlamagne want.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now. Before Charlamagne is opening the door, I believe he blocking. That's a fact. I know. I'm a gatekeeper. I know how to open doors and block shit. Ack, you know what time it is? I mean, it is what it is. You know, I tell a nigga what I'm a fucking I want a nigga to know. Remember that deal?
That's a fact, bruh. Charlamagne is definitely not about to link Jay-Z up with Akademiks. We all know that's not going to happen, bruh. Because think about it, right? If Jay-Z's allegedly working on a new album, right? That's why he took out the dreads and got the throwback, right? So if Jay-Z's working on the album, right? If he can get in contact with Akademiks and they can figure something out, they can squash whatever issue they got, you already know Jay-Z is going to want Akademiks to be a part of the rollout. But Akademiks ain't doing that because Akademiks is Team Drake. You know, Drake is his favorite rapper, right? Charlamagne is Team Jay-Z. That's why Jay-Z did that interview on The Breakfast Club years ago. That's why Charlamagne is constantly wearing the Rock Nation gear. So, you know, think about this, right? Why is it that when Akademiks is asking Charlamagne the God, who is telling him all of this information about Grand Wizard? Grand Wizard is somebody that works for he runs Akademiks TV, right? Why won't Charlamagne the God tell Akademiks who's giving him this information? Because obviously, the person that's giving him the information is somebody that doesn't get along with Akademiks. Now, that somebody, it could be Jay-Z, it could be the Desiree chick, it could be just Team Rock Nation as a whole. But Charlamagne the God is 100% allegedly, he's in contact with somebody that don't get along with Ak, that's secretly trying to destroy Ak and basically just ruin what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it is because of Akademiks' coverage on the Meg Thee Stallion situation. When Meg Thee Stallion was going through what she was going through with the Tory Lanez shit, her team did not like the fact that Akademiks was going so hard for Tory Lanez, and they were pretty much painting this narrative that Meg Thee Stallion was lying. And since then, it's been nothing but chaos, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, they made Akademiks do some depositions and all type of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Now they're going after Grand Wizard. They're telling Ak that Grand Wizard is basically allegedly stealing millions of dollars from Ak. Ak's not believing it, though. Ak's not. First of all, Akademiks, you know, I don't think Akademiks would allow millions of dollars to be stolen from him behind his back, brother. Nigga went to college. He's too smart for that, you know. Now, it could happen to anybody. But what I'm saying is the fact that Charlamagne, who's supposed to be Akademiks' friend, this is somebody that looked up to you, idolized you coming into the game. The fact that you can't tell this man who's giving you this information, that's some sucker shit. And then when Akademiks tries to set up a meeting between you and Grand Wizard, you don't want to do it. So you're obviously affiliated with somebody that's an op of Akademiks, and you're really just playing both sides trying to backdoor Akademiks.
The whoop that you've been discussing, nigga, I'm finna block that shit. It's going away. They ain't gonna answer your calls. I want a nigga to know. I want you to despise me. Fuck your drywall up in your house. Have a car accident, and hopefully nobody else get injured but you. I want you to curb your rim mad about this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, bro, think about it. If there ain't no way, the fact that he's telling you Jay-Z don't
Wack,
even
I'm
really
gonna be honest though,
know about
and tell me if I'm coming off green. I feel like we have some signals crossed, but there's no way Charlamagne, a guy who openly looked up to for over like 15 years or about 15 years, would snake me. I'm like, no.
You know what you sound like?
No way.
You sound like these people, and I'm just going, I don't want to get too political.
See, the Akademiks and Charlamagne thing is just like Drake and Jay-Z, right? I don't think Drake would have ever imagined that after him and Jay-Z got multiple songs together, Drake's giving Jay-Z all of the credit. Drake said that he'll probably cry whenever Hov passes away, bro. You know what I'm saying? Drake has always showed love to Jay-Z. But Jay-Z, who basically runs the NFL halftime show, Jay-Z decided to have Kendrick Lamar headline the Super Bowl and perform the #1 song in the country calling Drake a pedo. I don't think Drake would have ever imagined that Jay-Z, out of all people, Jay-Z would do that to him. That was some sucker shit. Now listen, I get it from a business standpoint, right? And from what I heard Jay-Z been trying to get Drake through the Super Bowl for years, and Drake just kept turning it down. So maybe Jay-Z's looking at it like, yo, Drake, I know you're the #1 guy, bro. I tried to get you to perform at the Super Bowl multiple times. You don't want to do it. You acting Hollywood on me. I also tried to get you to, join Tidal and all that before you teamed up with Apple Music. So maybe that was a way of Jay-Z just saying, all right, well, if you don't want to do it, I'm going to have Kendrick do it, right? So it's the same thing with Charlamagne and Ak. It's like it's a situation where, Charlamagne realizes that he's not who he used to be in the hip-hop space. He don't got a bunch of TV shows and shit like that anymore. Only thing he got going on right now, chat, is The Breakfast Club, who nobody watches anymore. People only listen to him on the radio. And Brilliant Idiots, who isn't considered a top. hip hop podcast, bro. Like I haven't watched Brilliant Idiots in years, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this is why Charlamagne is doing what he's doing, because I think that he's secretly just trying to do whatever he can do to just keep his name attached to Akademiks. You know what I'm saying? Because it's to a point now where Charlamagne just keeps saying Akademiks' name. And it's like, bruh, it's starting to feel like you clout chasing, bruh. It's starting to feel like you just keep talking about Ak because nobody's talking about you. Ak just did what he did with Drake with the Iceman album. Ak is bigger than he's ever been. Charlamagne is probably lowest than he's ever been. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden is doing great. Do y'all remember when Charlamagne was clowning Joe Budden because he lost that sponsorship deal? I think it was the deal he had with Spotify. Y'all remember when Charlamagne was laughing at Joe Budden for that, saying that Joe Budden always ruins his opportunities? Well, look at Joe Budden now, Charlamagne. #1 hip-hop podcast in the world. The man's making millions of dollars just off his Patreon alone. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden podcast is bigger than the Breakfast Club, bruh. Joe Budden's way more relevant in the hip-hop space than Charlamagne and DJ, and shout out to DJ Envy, but I'm just keeping it a stack, bruh. Like, that's why, bruh, you got to be careful who you shit on, bruh, because you never know who's going to surpass you.
There's no way these people had us oppressed and in the motherfucking fields and classified as cattle and not human beings, are inferior to us, and we running this lane, and had a black man in the motherfucking White House.
The nigga, only reason why I say that, Wack,
he's watching you, bro. He watching
Wack,
you.
the only reason why I say that, I've never done anything to him other than anytime info come to me, just like how you pass it to me, I pass it to him. I spoke highly of him. I've never ever looked at him. If anything, anytime when they put me on these lists, you know what I say? Man, y'all gotta put the guy who I look up to. He gotta be right up there,
Okay, well listen, I'm gonna leave you with this. With success come enemies. And I need everybody to go to the App Store and put in nothing but content with a K. Ak, I've been looking for you. You a month behind. Your brother launched. You ain't your ass been busy over there.
No, I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation.
Hey, salute to Wack, man. Wack basically hit up Ak and said, hey, bruh, I got some shit on Charlamagne I could drop just to show you how much I fuck with you. But Ak, at this point, bruh, if you decide to not close that back door, bruh, and you stay in contact with Charlamagne and you keep pretending that this guy's your friend, that's on you, bro. But when shit hits the fan, bro, and you find out that Charlamagne is clicked up with the ops, that's on you, because, bro, you know what it is, Ak. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what it is. Like, you know Charlamagne is not your real friend, bro. Real friends don't, like, bro, that's like my homeboy telling me, hey, bro, I heard somebody smashed your wife, right? And I'm like, okay, well, who smashed her? No, and that's like me asking, who told you that somebody smashed my wife? And you tell me who smashed my wife, but you won't tell me how you know that. Like, hey, but who told you that this guy slept with my wife? And that's like my homeboy saying, oh, I can't tell you that. I can only tell you who did it. What? So you're going to tell me who allegedly smashed my wife, but you're not going to tell me who told you that this guy smashed my wife. Now I'm going to think you smashing my wife too. Now I'm going to think you cool with the nigga that smashed my wife and the nigga that told you that this nigga smashed my wife. Because if you my friend, if you gonna tell me something, bro, you gotta tell me all the details, my nigga. If you start hiding information and hiding details, you basically saying that you don't fuck with me like that and you a snake and you want some backdoor type shit. You know what I'm saying? So Ak, you don't need Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne the God needs you. I don't think Akademiks realizes this, bro. Like, there's a reason why Charlamagne keeps saying your name and attaching his name to your name, because he's not getting no attention anymore, bruh. He's clout chasing. He's clout chasing at this point, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Ak, don't speak on Charlamagne no more. Stop speaking on Charlamagne. Stop speaking on Ebro. I call him Eho. You feel me? Stop speaking on Peter Rosenberg. You need to get cool with Maul. You know, I know you and Rory ain't gonna ever be cool, but you and Maul is on the same team, my nigga. Y'all niggas is both OVO niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas is both Drake fans, my nigga. So you need to squash whatever issue you got with Maul, because Maul's not the one that pulled up to your crib. Allegedly, it was Rory. Shout out to Rory, though. I'll fuck with both of them, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, stop speaking on these niggas, bro. It's a waste of time. You're basically giving them what they want, which is attention. And just move on, bro. It's okay, bro. The person that you looked up to coming into the game, you surpassed him, and he's jealous of you. It's a part of the game, bro. Like, we met at the end of this. That's actually a very normal behavior. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's your boy Days. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, click that hype button for your boy. Thank you guys for watching. Salute the Big Act. I'm out.